Hi there, it's Simon again. So let's have another look at something else in WordPress, namely the all-important essential plugins you'll need. We could go straight into posts, but you need widgets really to be able to make posts work the way you want them. So I thought the best way to do it is, now we have a WordPress install, we'll bypass the theme for now because it comes with a theme, and we'll have a look at some essential plugins. So when you tap on plugins on the left, these are the ones that are already installed. I've never used that, so I always delete that, and we can look at that another time. So I've got a list here of some of the plugins that are most common, and a lot of them appear right at the top here anyway when you go to the plugins screen. So let's have a look at the classic editor one first. So what this does, and you can see it's been downloaded a lot, this overrides what's been set as default on WordPress now as a system called Gutenberg, which for a while you could install separately. It's a system that means that you can create things in blocks and layouts, but many people just like to build it like they would in Word. So what Classic Editor does, it disables it. It switches it back to the way WordPress has been for many years. So let's install that. If you don't see it, click in that box there and just type in Classic Editor and it will just appear like so. Click on this one here, install that. Depending on the speed of your internet will depend on how fast it downloads. Once it's downloaded, click on Activate. Nothing will really happen. That's installed. We'll go back to that in a minute. Another one that we use quite often is Yoast SEO. There are a few SEO platforms out there, a few SEO plugins, but Yoast is the one that WordPress has built, and it's the one that we choose. So we'll just type in the word Yoast, similar to toast, and there's the plugin there, and we'll install that one. So these are like the essential ones that you might want to install. Yoast does an awful lot, from sitemaps to URL changes to helping you guide you through to get the keywords onto your pages and your posts. The next one we'll look at is caching. Now, there's a lot of tools out there for what's called caching. We'll explain caching in another video, but I'm going to install, oddly enough now, 2 caching tools. The reason why 2 is because we'll come back to this and we'll use them. So the first one we'll look at is called Supercache. Now, Supercache is actually built by the people behind WordPress, so you would think it is the best one out there. So there is Supercache there, 2 million installations. So we'll install that anyway. We won't activate it yet because you can't have 2 caches at the same time, it's too confusing. The other one that we're going to install has actually appeared on screen, so we won't type it in, but it's WP Fastest Cache. This is one that we use quite a lot, so we'll install that one as well. The difference between the two, Fastest Cache has a few more options, whereas Supercache has limited options, but it makes the operation of it simpler. So there you have 2 cache tools that we will come back to another time. And the final one that we're going to look for now is a contact form. Now, you would expect WordPress to have a contact form system within it. It doesn't. So you have to find one. And the one that we've found, which is the simplest of all to use, is Contact Form 7. So we'll install that one as well. This is not built by WordPress, it's just a very commonly used contact form. There are others that do fancy layouts and things. This is the one that we quite like. So this is your main plugins screen, and these are the plugins that we have done as essential plugins. We're going to go through some of these other ones another time, and we'll go through what Classic Editor does in the post screen in another video. Thanks for watching.